just take us through the game tonight?
Well, it was a unique game. We clearly got beat the first half of the game. We clearly won the second half of the game, which was enough to push it to extras, and then they clearly won extra innings. I mean, I think that's what it boils down to. You're good, Cade. Go shower up, go home. You got a drug test early in the morning. That's it. I mean, we got beat tonight. They did a really good job as a team. They pitched well. They didn't make one single error. They swung the bat pretty good. They put a lot of balls in play, a lot of base hits, and we did make a nice run out of them though. It got interesting. We fought back, which is a great sign, and certainly had chances there late. But once we tied the game, we didn't play with the same kind of courage in the 9th, 10th, and 11th innings on offense. I didn't think our bats were good at all from those last 3 innings. So, but the kids fought hard. But we got beat, or you played a good game. Sometimes that's just the way baseball is. And you gotta sit up here and make excuses. The other team showed up and pitched, hit, and played defense better than we did tonight. And that's disappointing, but it's also baseball. And we knew they had a good team, and compliments to them.
What from your perspective sparked that stretch of 8 unanswered runs that were you guys when tied the game in the bottom of the ninth?
Well, it was a night for offense. I thought the ballpark was offensive in my opinion. We finally got some base hits. We got some clutch base hits. I mean, we weren't really doing a whole lot early in the game. We were, too often we just had innings where we really weren't stacking runners on base and delivering a blow. We finally started delivering some blows. Started getting some big hits that put us right back in the middle of that thing. So we responded. Like I said, I'm not losing doesn't mean you have to get blame or mad or angry. You just look at the game and say we didn't compete very well the first 5 innings. We competed much better the second 4, and then the compliments to them. They put the proverbial big inning together in extra innings. It usually happens when you open the door just a bit. We did, and they ran right through it. So that's just kind of the way the game played out.
When your run started in the 6th inning, I can remember it was 3 straight at bats. It went 3-2 count, 2-2 count, and then 3-2 count. It seemed like the at bats got better as the game went on.
I think you're absolutely right.
Is there anything was there a lack of urgency, do you think, out of your guys in the first couple innings, or just better at bats, or just hitting it?
No. Sometimes when you get behind by a decent margin, which they put a pretty decent lead together there, you start trying a little too hard. I don't think there's any lack of urgency, but you get a decent margin of gap there, and you start trying to get too many back too fast. The only way to get them back is to slowly but surely build a good inning and then get a big hit with runners on base. But I think your observation of more deep counts was really good. That's a good observation. That certainly happened.
You mentioned it being kind of a hitter's park tonight. What did you think of your pitching performance?
We didn't pitch good tonight, but we didn't play good defense behind it either. We didn't play a clean game. We didn't, and they had something to do with it. But we weren't sharp as a team. Cumulatively, we weren't sharp as a team, right? When you make all the little fundamental plays, it makes everything better, and then that creates some confidence, and then that creates tempo, and then you have that rhythm and that pitching and defense tempo and rhythm, which we've had pretty much, for the most part. We just didn't have great rhythm and pitching and defense tonight. Kind of started in the first inning where we didn't handle a grounder and made a homer. It's a 2-run homer instead of a solo homer. So we just didn't play as well as a team in all phases of the game. That's all there is to it.
Kind of an emotional roller coaster of the low, the high, and then the low to end it. How was the team in the huddle, and how do you kind of expect them to respond?
They're fine. They respond quickly to things, and I'm not gonna, like I told them before, I'm not gonna get down and act like the world's coming to an end, because it's not. We lost a baseball game where the other team played better than we did. That's all there is to it. But we were on the verge of an amazing comeback, so we know what's in there. We just didn't finish the job. So we've got to be responsive, rest, take advantage of tomorrow's day off, practice with more focus on Thursday, and show up and play better on Friday. That's it. There's no other, that's just the path you have to take, right? You have to stare at it head on and figure out how you can improve from tonight, learn what the game taught you, keep your chin up and be strong. That's it.
So maybe 1 or 2 more.
I know it was his first appearance since last Tuesday against Wichita State. What went into the decision to put Rock back into the game?
I was running out of players. He was limited but capable, so I played him and asked him to do things I knew he could do that wouldn't put him in jeopardy. But we were obviously trying to manage that game to put that game together, right? So we're down several players right now, so I had to get to him. But he is improving. He's improving.
How close do you think he is to being back to full strength?
We'll see. We'll see how the next 2 days go. I don't want to speculate on something. When the body heals at its own rate, I don't have to fight that. I would say he's working his way back, though. I feel good about that.
Anything else for Coach?